Well, hi there. It's Tiffany from Daisy Farm Crafts, and today I just want to show you a simple twist neck warmer that I am going to be making for a lot of gifts this Christmas. Last Christmas, my daughter Hannah made everybody just a typical circle neck warmer without the twist, and oh my gosh, we were so surprised at how much they were just easy to throw on, kept us warm, especially my daughter. Well, Hannah lives in Colorado. My other one is in Idaho, and they really enjoyed these. And so this year I thought, well, let's just make a little twist on it and sew them together and make them double thick. So I'm just going to show you how I make the stitch and twist and sew it together. So I am using Bernat velvet yarn, which I recommend, or Bernat baby velvet. The difference would be the hook size that you choose. Now on the side of the package, it recommends a K. I'm going to have you go all the way down to an H, which is a 5mm. I like to keep my stitches so tight with velvet because it is slippery. And I'm finding that the best is to use a wide half double crochet, and I'll show you how that has worked. So I'm estimating you'll get about 3 neck warmers out of a big 10-ounce ball. I've made 2 so far, and I'm working on my 3rd. So anyway, I think that would get you 3. You might even possibly get 4. I'm not sure. We'll see as I keep making them, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. And tapestry needle is all that you would need. So I'm all ready to go with my chains. I've got my slip knot on my hook, and I found for about the 4.5-inch width, which was a pretty good size. You can see in that picture of Annie on our website, or I made it as the YouTube cover. It's pretty good. I didn't want it too thick, too wide. So anyway, 28 chains. So 28 chains, and we're going to turn them into a circle. So kind of have the chains face you so that it doesn't twist too much on you. And it's okay if it does twist. It's not that important. Slip stitch to that very first chain. Makes a circle. And now I'll work a half double crochet into that very first stitch, and then I'm going to work a half double crochet into each chain around. Okay, when you get back to the start, you'll kind of find that slip stitch in the first stitch. Go ahead and work a half double crochet right there. And now going forward, we just work in between each half double crochet stitch. Try to find that large space in there. Makes it really easy when you're working with velvet to not have to find the top of a stitch. So you're going in between the stitches. We're going to always go in the same direction and basically make a big long tube. That way you'll only have one end to seam. It's pretty basic and straightforward. So around and around you go. Make this about 22 inches, 21 or 22 inches long. All right, so here's a gray one that I have already been working on, and I've got the size that I need. And let's go ahead and let me show you how I sew this one together. So you want your last stitch to kind of be on wherever you decide the end is. You know, just crease it and make it on that end, and go ahead, clip your yarn, give yourself a fairly long tail to work with because we're going to sew. So you do need a tapestry needle. And just give yourself plenty of tail to work with. Okay, so this twist is pretty easy. Here it is, just flat. And let's go ahead and make our twist. It doesn't even matter. Do you want it to twist up, or you can twist it down? Either way. This is how it'll eventually that goes. The velvet just does such a nice job of folding over itself. So there's our twist. Come up here, and we have to kind of sew the tube together. So if you can match the insides, the inside corners together, we'll start going down that way. And I just work underneath the 2 stitches and underneath that starting chain. I kind of work in a loop and try and do this as neatly as possible, because this seam does show just a tiny bit. The velvet does such a good job of disguising the seam, however. But you do want to try and get underneath the little V's and underneath the starting chain there. Okay, work your needle all the way down to to even the next corner. And this is where we kind of need to just work under the 1, and then we're going to kind of come back over the top there. Get it to that side, and then across, and start working on the top of the next side. So it's kind of facing you now. So I'm just sewing this tube together. Okay, I'm about done here. Just make sure that's extra secure. Make sure it looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. Now, I'm going to just keep going until I run out of tail here. So I like to kind of double. That's why I like it extra long, is I'm going to go kind of again. Really make sure this is secure. I think on the side that's going to show, I'm just going to leave that there. So another thing I'm going to do is when I'm kind of here on the inside, I am going to start tying knots with this velvet so that I make sure it's really secure. So I just will tie little knots around a stitch. kind of like that, kind of loop back through, really secure it down, because this velvet really can come undone. So about one more. I think it should be pretty secure. Okay, great. Looks good, looks good. There we go, there's one. If you want to see what the pink one looks like. I've got a couple more to go. I've got my 4 daughters and now my daughter-in-law, so that is 5 I've got to make. So anyway, 'cause everybody wants one. I love them, love them. They're so soft, so cozy. Okay, well, good luck making yours. And like I said, we made one last year. It's a little bit different, so you can always go to our website. Okay, all right, you have a great day.